Right, in this video, I'm going to use completing the square for this quadratic expression. I'm going to complete the square to solve this equation. Now, in the previous video, you'll have seen this. I completed the square to this quadratic for this quadratic expression, and I got this as an answer. That was completing the square. But this time, I've got an equation. So I've got x squared plus 8x plus 3. All I could do with that one is complete the square. But with this one, I can solve it because there's an equal symbol. So basically, I'm trying to find the values of x. Two values of x that I can substitute in here and here to make this side equal to 0. Now, if it's factorizable, you can use the factorizing technique. You can use the quadratic formula, which I've taught you in a previous video. Here, I'm going to use completing the square. So step 1, as usual, you start off with that, complete the square. Look at the middle number, the coefficient of x, half of 8 is 4. 4 squared is 16, so you need to take away that 16. Alright, so remember, all of that is the same as x squared plus 8x. I'm not going to check that right now, but it is. Don't forget the plus 3 at the end. Put that there. Let's simplify. Negative 16 at 3 is negative 13. Now I want to find the values of x. I'm going to solve it. First of all, get rid of minus 13 by adding 13. What have you done this side? Do on the other side. Right, these knock each other out, so you're left with just that. Zero plus 13 is 13. Now I need to get rid of squaring, I need to square root. What I've done this side, do on the other side. So what am I left with? Square root knocks out squaring, they cancel each other out. You're left with x plus 4 is equal to square root of 13. But remember, when you square root a number, you get two answers, you get a plus and minus out of it. For example, if you were to square root 4, you get 2 and you get negative 2. Why? Because 2 squared is 4, negative 2 squared is also 4. So you always get a plus and a minus answer. There you go, plus and minus. That's a shorthand way of writing it. So really there's two numbers there. There's a positive square root of 13, there's a negative square root of 13. Right now, to get x on its own, you subtract 4. What have you done this side? Do it on the other side. 4 take away 4, they knock each other out. You're left with x is what we wanted, is equal to minus 4 plus and minus square root of 13. That is the answer. Minus 4 plus and minus square root of 13 is right here. Right, those are the two answers, two values of x. We have solved the quadratic equation using completing the square. I could have used the quadratic formula if I wanted to, but I would have ended with the same kind of answer. Okay, it's square root of 13. Not square root of 3, it's supposed to be square root of 13. Sorry. I'll do another example. Solve this quadratic equation using complete the square. So you start off with that as usual. Take the middle number, half of 6, positive 6 is positive 3. 3 squared is 9. So you take away 9. Don't forget the minus 1 over here. Simplify. Negative 9 take away 1 is negative 10. Now I've completed the square, but I now need to solve it to get x on its own. In other words, make x the subject of the formula. Right, here we go. To get rid of negative 10, get rid of this first. What we've done this side, do on the other side. These cancel, so you're left with this. 0 at 10 is 10. To get rid of squaring, opposite of squaring is square root. What have you done on this side? Do it on the other side. So you're left with x plus 3. Square root of 10 is plus and minus root 10. To get rid of plus 3, you minus 3. Same on the other side. So you're left with x is equal to Here we go. Negative 3 plus and minus root 10.